Hi, everyone. It's Lynn from Devine Central. My tarot friends and I love sharing baubles and gifts with each other. And boy, we've come up with some doozies over the years. But I got to say that if the gift is in the giving and it's the thought that counts, probably the most unique and the most well-received gifts that I've ever given were probably the ones I spent the least amount of money on. I've been wanting to do a video like this for a long time, just to share some of the fun things and unique things that I have found on the internet. So today I'm going to do just that. I will take you from website to website to show you some of the unique and interesting and inexpensive, for the most part, gifts that I think are worthy of both your time and my time. And all I ask for in return is that if during or at the end of this video, if you liked it, to please give me a thumbs up, because that's how people find me on YouTube. All right, so let's get started. Why don't we? The the first thing I want to mention is Amazon. Yeah, we all know that we can get stuff on Amazon, but in fact, I buy almost all of my decks there. And I have 74 decks, probably 60 came from Amazon, but I buy books and I have twice as many books as I do decks. And I don't think a lot of people, or everyone, especially if you're new to tarot, realize that for every new book that Amazon provides, they also give alternative used books if they're available. And I have saved hundreds and hundreds of dollars on buying the used books. I just happen to look for very good and like new conditions. And I also look for vendors that have at least 100,000 sales on Amazon. Anyway, there's one item on Amazon right now that I have in my wish list basket, and it's just the right gift for just the right person at just the right time. Let me show it to you. This is a voodoo doll, and I love this version of it because it comes with a little wooden coffin, and it comes with these adorable stick pins, and it also comes with spell cards. And it's the perfect gift for someone who is going through a bad breakup right now, someone who has been fired unceremoniously from their job. It's it's something to lighten their mood, but it also gives them something to kind of take out their stress on, right? They can poke the thing. And I just think it's hysterical, and that's just my dark sense of humor. It's $35, but there are certainly other ones on the market out there. Like here's one for $23 that's similar. They just have different shapes and sizes, and anyway, you can find them anywhere, but I find that Amazon is probably the best place for them. So that's Amazon. Let's move on to Etsy. And one of my, well, probably the favorite gift that I have on Etsy is going to be this moon necklace. Now, I received it from a friend, and I literally wore it out a little over 18 months. And that's because I wore it almost every day. I loved it so much that I'm on my third one right now. And I get so many compliments on it, and everybody wants to know where I got it. It comes in, you can see over here, it comes in gold, rose gold, and silver. And these are little onyx chips that they have glued in, and they stay in pretty well. I think I've lost maybe two over the three necklaces that I've gone through. Anyway, it's $15.80, and she has other things on her site. But I just think that it's really a pretty necklace. And, it's hard to buy jewelry for people, or decks for that matter, right? But this one, this is something I think that somebody would wear. All right, the next thing that I like on Etsy is this moon catcher. I have purchased a couple for friends before. It's under $20. It runs anywhere from $18 to $23, depending on whether or not it's on sale, and it usually is. But it's really nice. It's gold, and it is adorned in citrine and clear glass crystal beads. And it's just really, really pretty. So you can find a whole lot of sun catchers on Etsy that are unusual. And it's really a safe gift if you don't want to buy someone jewelry or cards. So there's something else to consider. Next on the list are keychains. I like to buy very small keychains because most of us have these big ass car fobs to start our car, and we don't want to add any more girth to what we already have to hold in our hands. So a small keychain is perfect. I like this one because it's enamel and it's really good quality. It doesn't chip, it doesn't get crappy soon. And it's only $12, but there are so many. And in her shop, whose shop is this? These are things. Oh, so you can see her tag right here. These are things. She has a lot of different ones in her shop. Let me show you. This is my favorite, the Rose Moon enamel keychain. And they're really small, but she has yin and yang, and here's she has a cat one. There are just several that she has, but I think that the nice thing about these are they're very inexpensive, they're very small, and it's a nice item to say, hey, I was thinking of you. The other thing I like at Etsy are tarot wraps. And I have found most of them on Etsy. They're not out there in force like they are on Etsy. And they run probably $20 to $25. I look for sale items, but I like ones like this or like this one that have a pocket that you can stick the cards in. But yet at the same time, you can actually use the wrap. Let's say you're going to go to a restaurant or somewhere, and you don't want to put your cards on the table. You can actually use the wrap for a 3-card reading. So those are really nice. Probably my favorite one is Jessieville. This is a shop that I go to the most, but she has all kinds of them in all kinds of colors. And it's just, it's amazing. See here where you can lay them out. You can flip it over on the back too and maybe do a little larger reading. She has quite a few of them. So the name of her shop is Jessieville Crafts. All right, so the last one I want to show you here on Etsy is just a little shameless quick plug on my own shop. And that's because I have a couple of things that might be of interest to your friends. One is 600 questions for your tarot practice. It is my most popular item, and you can cut them all up into little questions and put them into a zippered bag that is a perfect gift that you can do for under $15. But I think what's the most unique in my shop is my one-on-one tarot practice. I have a set structured way of doing quick rapid fire tarot practice readings with up and coming tarotists. So if you have a teenager or you have a friend that just started reading and they've learned the cards, but now they're in that precarious situation where they don't have enough people to read for, then this is a perfect gift, whether you give one or whether you buy a bundle. I just wanted to let you know it was there. All right, so let's switch now to my next favorite place, which is Temu. Now, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I've heard all the horror stories. People have had issues. They say with product quality, they say with shipping issues, whatever. I have been using Temu for years. I've never had a problem. And I'll tell you, when you're talking about dollar items, you always get more than what you paid for because you're paying so little. So my favorite thing on Temu is going to be zippered bags. And I use Boho zipper bags is what I use. They're actually makeup bags and they come in different shapes and sizes. But if you use Boho bags, then you're going to get like a lot of the mandala stuff or, the skeleton stuff. And they just have so many different ones. Now, I like this style bag. Some of them, like I said, are bigger or smaller than the others. But what I use them for are putting my tarot cards in there if I have to put them in my purse so I don't beat up the box. I like to use them for my crystals to put into my booth bag when I travel so I don't have to worry about them getting all beaten up or getting lost, whatever. But there are just so many of them and it's a really good find. But look at the price on this one. It's $2.99. These are $1.49. So honestly, for $1.50 to $4, you can get this cute little zipper bag, which, by the way, you can put those 600 questions for your tarot practice in, and that makes a super, super nice gift. What else do I like on this site? Oh, altar cloths. Oh my gosh, let me show you these altar cloths. And reading cloths, you can call them whatever you want. I call them altar cloths, or that's what I search on. altar cloths. They have literally hundreds of them. They are 19 by 19 inches. They are they're like a silk, except they're heavier than that. And so they stay on the table when you gather all the cards, they don't bunch. But see the colors here? That's the colors that you will see when you get them. They're literally that vivid and bright. And they are wonderful, just wonderful cloths. And there's a million of them. And look at the prices: $2.98, $1.78, $2.18. I look for the ones that are on sale at the moment because you can buy them for $1 something a piece. And I don't think you would pay more than $3 for any one of these. They have all different colors, schemes, and styles, and it's just wonderful. And I'll tell you, if you are pagan, they have a lot of pagan altar supplies as well as these lovely cloths. Another one of my favorite sites for gifts is ThriftBooks, actually for myself as well. If you type in tarot into ThriftBooks, you will find there are 6,512 offerings just for tarot. And I believe it because I've been through many, many, many of the pages. But you can see that they sell new books and used books. And the prices, there's hundreds of books for under $10. Makes for a great gift. So a lot of the books are going to be older editions, which is fine. So see this one? There are 15 editions of this book, 4 of which are collectible now. There are 3 editions here, 10 editions here. Some of these books you see right here are new. Some are in very good and some are in good condition. I look for like new and very good is what I look for, under $10. And I also look to see what's on sale. And there's just an unbelievable number of them. This happens to be one that's on my wish list right now. It is called the Tarot Almanac, a seasonal guide to divining with your cards. There was something about it that I just thought my friends might like, and I have this earmarked for this coming Christmas. It's a hardcover. It's a new edition. It is $25.54. I think that it's the same price on Amazon, but I think the shipping might be less. So anyway, they have a ton of books at ThriftBooks at really good prices. You need to check them out. Now, for really decent $20 to $30 gifts, I love RedBubble. And here I look for tarot scarves. These are a lot bigger than the ones I showed you before. These are just tarot. They have hundreds of them in vintage and abstract and boho. And these are all just tarot. And it just goes on and on and on. Okay, I'm going to come back to the top here. I'm going to pick one. Where's one of my favorites? By the way, these are 55 by 55 in size. They run anywhere from $20 to $25. And this is a Samira May, and I have that deck, so that's why I like that. And I have a friend who has a Samira May, and so this might be a great $20 gift idea to go with her cards. But the cool thing about every single one of these scarves is they all come with accessories. My favorite happened to be the coffee mugs and the tote bags, but they have clothing. They have, what else here? They have laptop skins. They have laptop sleeves, which is another great gift. Like I said, it's in the $20 to $30 range. Now, how about a really extravagant adventure gift? I'm going to Coleman Mines. If you live anywhere remotely close to the Midwest, there is a crystal mine in Jessieville, Arkansas, just outside of Hot Springs Village. It's called Ron Coleman Mining, and it is amazing. You can dig your own crystals there. You can ride their zip line, take a tour through their crystal mine. That you can browse their huge, huge gift shop, and you can buy things online too from their gift shop. And they do have a campground, and they do have some cottages that you can stay at while you're there. And really, one whole day there would be fun. 2 would be even better. But they have all these different things that you can purchase, stones and other gifts that you just cannot find, or I haven't found anyplace else. but it's really kind of amazing. And to be able to go out and dig your own crystals is a lot of fun. Now, I have to tell you that I love glass slag. And there is a ton of it here, and it's cheap. It's like anywhere from $4.50 up a pound. And I was there with my husband not all that long ago, and see all the glass slag in the background? They have it in every color in the rainbow. And look at the size, 8-inch rose quartz. And again, these are like, $6 to $7 a pound. And it's absolutely amazing. So here I am with all the glass and all the glory. Just gotta love. I gotta love all of the crystals that they have there. It's just too much fun. So this is definitely a place to go. And again, you can order online fairly cheap some of these really big glass slag pieces. So it's just an idea. But if you don't want to spend that kind of money and you don't want to do that kind of a trip, then we certainly can take you to CrystalVaults.com. And this is a place where you can buy authentic, real crystals at a really reasonable price. You can get an education there as well. I'm going to take you to the browse button, and I want to show you all the different categories that they have in their shop. Everything from, all their crystals, and you can look by name or color or shape. You can look at jewelry and kits and crystal teas and essential oils and elixirs, candles, herbs, sprays, just everything you can imagine. I'm going to come back up here to crystal teas because I think that is such an unusual thing. They have zodiac teas and chakra teas. But just to give you an example of price, here is a crystal tea infuser. And you can interchange and put different stones in, tumbled stones in here. Is it coming up? There it is. And it's adorable. And it's $7.95, I believe, for this one. Yeah, there it is right here for this one item. And it gives you uses and tells you how to use them. And so it's a sensational gift for somebody who needs to drink tea for peace and solitude, or for protection, or to bring love in their life, or to bring financial gain in their life. So, it's whatever you can come up with, but this is a perfect place. So I hope that has given you some ideas that might be out of the box for you, or things you haven't seen or thought of before. Anyway, it was fun to be able to bring this. I'm going to try to do some more fun ones here coming down the pike. But in the meantime, if you liked it, thumbs up, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.